man. It's just pretty sad. Very sad. Or maybe I'm just becoming an old boomer, old fart, losing interest. Started playing back in the Nintendo era, man. Super Mario. Then got a Sega Genesis, the Xbox 360. I actually never owned the Nintendo V or any of those, but I did play Pokemon game on Game Boy. I didn't own a Game Boy. My cousin visited me, so my rich cousin, way back in the late 90s, I guess, late 90s, and I had to finish the Pokemon on Game Boy. Then I loved it so much. I figured out there was emulators out there later on, and I had to go and finish off the blue version, the red version, like catch the legendary Lapras, Pikachu. Oh my goodness, man! And then came all the multiplayer era. Then it was getting very interesting and realistic because we were communicating with people, right? Back then we had the cartridges, couldn't save. Like let's say the controller stopped working, right? We should take out the thing and put it back in. Same thing with the cartridges. Hey man, something glitch. Take it out. Put it back. And then yeah, there was no multiplayer, nothing. It was just be playing with the computers, random computers, all retro, Pac-Man. And then came of course, then there was a lot of things happened. First gen, second gen, PS3, 1, 2, 3. Then the multiplayer thing. It was fun. Uncharted, Tomb Raider, Soldier of Fortune. Soldier of Fortune, if you guys remember. That was a wild game, man. There was a game for everything. Ninja Gaiden actually just launched. Ninja Gaiden was one of my favorite games. Like, I played almost every game, but Ninja Gaiden was one of my favorite games. They had several of these. That was on Xbox. Then I had Xbox 360. It got burned. Red Ring of Death. I was like, okay, it's time to move. I was never a PS guy. Then personal, PS3, 4, 5 now. I never had 1 and 2. I mean, I was too poor. I'm still there, but trying to, add the dineros and actually make something happen. But I also played on PC since my middle school. I started playing, I played on PC a lot, but not as much as because my PC back then, it wasn't as powerful as what you have right now, right? So if you had consoles back then, that was the way to go. PC, you had to upgrade with RAM, Windows 95, imagine. Mortal Kombat, oh my goodness. Mortal Kombat was one of my early games on PC. Sub-Zero's Fatality, block, run. Then you had the Animality. Man, nostalgic feeling. So, cutting to the chase, my point, games are getting so weird and boring. Look at this here, all right? I mean, first of all, Ubisoft, all these companies coming out and grifting, and then they leave, lay off, AI. And I had to go back to Duck Tales Remastered. I paid $10 or something. And I'm like, why? My greatest regret. Like, dude, Indiana Jones, after playing for a while, I stopped. I think this is not bad. It's decent. Remnant 2 is awesome. Warhammer 40,000 is awesome. But the point I'm trying to make is the community, online community. It's kind of weird, right? I guess either the Gen Zs or the younger ones who are playing, because when I was playing Uncharted, Last of Us, it was a little different feeling. It was fun. And I'm hoping GTA 6 might change everything. You'll find all kinds of people, all kind of levels, like 60, 78 boomers, old farts, you have the young farts, the mid ones. Man, everyone, right? That might change. But right now, playing bunch of people, hey man, the communities, depends on which game you're playing. The communities are really weird. If you're not part of their team or whatsoever, and then start fighting. Especially some of the Warhammer games, some people start arguing, talking crap. And also another interesting thing, rated games, you get kicked out, booted out from multiplayer for cursing. What happened to freedom of speech, man? Like back then during Uncharted and Last of Us, I don't think anybody cared. It was fun. Those were one of the longest games I played, like online multiplayer. And also some of the games I played several times. Masterpiece. I still have those disc copy. What's happening to disc copies now? We are not even owning anything. We're just leasing. Look at the thing that's happening. You won't own nothing, including video games. Not even physical copy. You can play only one system. They lock you out. Game guards. Insane, dude. Anyways, just wanted to share my 2 cents, emotional 2 cents, right? I mean, you can help me out a little bit by just subscribing and help me go to 1,000 sub maybe. But regardless, it's all good. Just hang out when you see a live stream. And I'm trying to actually find something interesting. If you go to the new releases, look at this here. Let me actually sort by top new release. I don't want top. I want the latest one because I played most of them. All right, look at this here. New releases. Satan's Dungeon. And I realized one thing. It's not that I don't like. If you remember Helldivers 1, I played a lot. Helldivers 1 was very awesome. And it was RPG kind of style. You could get into the APC. 4 of us could just move around and do something. This is like more of like role playing, but action, third person perspective, third person view. That's what it is. What we have right now, Helldivers 2. But I see that a lot of people like that RPG, the Hades, the Diablo style games. I mean, they enjoy watching those for some reason. Or you have the rivals, Marvel rivals. Why does it have to be just niche based, man? Why can't communities all be fun and be accepting? Like, yeah, it's all good. Helldivers is very decent so far. I mean, I barely had people, maybe once or twice, kind of kick, you know, you just happen to land on somebody. They're like, hey, why is he here? Kicks you out of the game. And then I'm like, what the F, bro? Then again, they kick me out. I fall in the same game. They kick me out. Like, and they start cursing. Like, what is this? Nirvana. Free. Yeah, right. Free. Lustful. Oh, shit. What did I just... Bruh, I wanted to keep it PG-13. You have Cocktail Service Girl. You have Astagali. What the F, bro? Beer and Rush? Oh, wow. Now they want to make an alcoholic. This is insane. They have a lot of hentai and all this BS. God knows what's going to happen in the future. Seriously. But we got Summer for You is a popular game? It's like, who do they create it for, man? Like, who's consuming this thing? We're in a very doom and gloom era. This scares me. Murky Divers. Stalker. Star Wars Outlaws. $69? Are you kidding me? Isn't it Ubisoft? And I heard, yeah, I wanted to buy this. Forgot about it. I mean, there are some games. Back then, it was crazy. Literally played every game. Just name a movie. They had a game. Harry Potter, they had probably most of the games. You had Lord of the Rings, most of the games. Lord of the Rings even had this, some under or dungeon version, like the RPG version. They had the third person, they also have the RPG. I played all this, man. Those are fun. Like, literally thinking, how? Because right now, there are way lesser games because I guess they made it multiplayer and they keep coming up with DLCs and they keep, pay more money, blah, 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 upgrade add-on version, buy this, buy that. And since we are playing the same game with a lot of different kind of people we're interacting, I guess that kind of makes it up from not playing hundreds of games before, right? It's crazy. But honestly, no complaints, no regrets. Great time. None of you will probably who grew up after 2000 whatever or 2010 probably will have no idea what I'm talking about and what crazy times. Did you ever play the arcade game? Obviously, we had King of Fighters. It's one of my favorite ones. But what's that called? Cadillacs and Dinosaur, man. I had to save up so much money just to go to the arcades to play that Cadillacs and Dinosaur while these dudes were playing soccer. And there was this Samurai Showdown and King of Fighters. They were solid. But I was like, no, man, Cadillacs and Dinosaur. Of course, you had Tekken as well. Cadillacs and Dinosaur, man. You had Mustafa. You had Moss. You had Henna. And what's the other guy's name? The blue guy. Dave? No, he's not Dave. I forgot the game. Man, 8 levels. You don't know how many times we played that game. They're like, come on. I wish there was a DLC of that game. Like, think about this. Cadillacs and Dinosaur or something like that. But now, it's not the same anymore. All right, enough. Behave. All right, listen. Catch me live. How about that? Yeah? And look at this here. Hogwarts Legacy. Free PC modding update available. Modding? Okay. I'm gonna get back to Helldivers. And maybe I'll, you know what? Marvel Rivals. I'm actually gonna get on Marvel Rivals. I'll try Marvel Rivals. I actually didn't try any of these. And Helldivers, you can see, I played 253 hours wasted. Dang, son, 253 hours. Yeah, it's all good. And Wukong, I didn't finish Wukong, but multiplayer, I'm actually gonna get on Helldivers when I'm, you know, that's something I'm very interested in. It's fun. And Rivals, I don't know what to expect, but I'll try. And the other one is Indiana Jones. I want to finish it off before GTA 6 comes out. When is that? I don't know. All right. I'll see you soon. Peace.